Well, pivot tables are very, very powerful. Let's face it, we were able to take 1,200 rows of data and create all these different summaries just by dragging fields around the pivot table field list. However, the thing that you'll notice about the pivot table is that it's very Spartan. It's just black and white with these simple borders. In Excel 2003, you might have tried using the Auto Format button on the pivot table toolbar. And you very quickly learned that the Auto Format in Excel 2003 was horrible because it would actually rearrange your table. Microsoft heard our pain and said that they were going to give us actually functional formats for pivot tables. Let's go take a look at the Design tab of the ribbon. On the right-hand side, we have the Pivot Table Styles Gallery. Now, a gallery is a new control in the Excel 2000 ribbon. Right now, we see 7 different styles. There are 3 control buttons along the right-hand side of the gallery. If we choose the second button, we'll see the next 7 styles. Or use the bottom button to open the entire gallery and see all the styles available to us. Excel provides styles that are light, medium, and dark. There's over 50 different styles available. Now, these styles are tied to the current document theme, and I'll show you in a minute how to change your theme if you don't like any of the colors that are here. However, let me choose one of the styles from the gallery. Wow, that's bright. You know, old habits die hard. I didn't have to select anything from the gallery. Let me show you how live preview works. I'll open the gallery again, and before I commit to anything, I can just hover, 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 hover. And when I find one that isn't quite as bright, I can choose that. The other cool thing is that we can modify those pivot table styles. You'll notice that to the left of the gallery, in the pivot table style options, there are 4 checkboxes. If I turn on banded rows, you'll see that Excel added very thin lines between each of the rows. Now, if you were looking for a style that supported banded rows, you should have selected that item first and then gone to your gallery. The gallery will change to give you an idea of which styles actually select banded rows. I needed to select the one just above the one I previously selected. Hover over that, and you'll see that we actually have the banded rows effect. Click that one to select it. In a similar fashion, you can turn on banded columns or the accent color for the row headers or the column headers. Again, you want to choose these checkboxes before going to the gallery in order to see how the style will actually look. Now, it's great that Excel gives us 50 plus different styles and allows us to modify them with banded rows, banded columns, column headers, and row headers. But some people say, I don't like the colors that are in the pivot table styles. We have a brand new concept in Excel 2007 called document themes. Now, if you've ever used PowerPoint, you know that you can change the slide theme. And when you change the slide theme, you may not have noticed that you get different effects, different fonts, and different colors. While PowerPoint 2007 ships with 20 themes, Word 2007 and Excel 2007 ship with the same 20 themes. If we go to the Page Layout ribbon, there's a drop-down showing the other 19 built-in themes. You can choose a different color, hover, 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 until you find a color scheme that you like. It's also possible to change the colors or the effects without changing the entire theme using the Colors drop-down. This takes those 50 styles times 20 different color schemes, gives you over 1,000 different color variations that you can use for formatting your pivot table. Now, I have to warn you that when you change the document theme, it doesn't just change this pivot table, it changes many elements in the workbook. It'll change all of your charts, any of your smart art, and any cells that have been formatted with a particular cell style will change based on the colors in the theme.